Well, hello everybody and welcome back to Farmers Dynasty. Yes, it's been a little while, but for any of you guys that have been following me on my streams and what have you would already know. But for you that haven't, what's happened is I bought a new hard drive, an SSD, a little while ago. We installed it. Now I know for sure that I made a copy of all my saved files and things like that, game files and what have you. But for some reason they got deleted. It wasn't me that put the hard drive in and tried to install them. It was left to somebody else, and yeah, it just went kaput. So we had to start all the games that you guys have been following me on from scratch. But I've got up to a stage now where I think we're almost up to where we were from the last video or from the last stream. So what have I done? I've got this. I've got the harvester and the headers, got those from Janet across the road there. We have managed to collect the... We've got some tools here, I know I have. Oh yeah, we've got the grain trailer. So basically we're ready to get started, if you like. Where else are we? Did I put anything inside the sheds here? Where's my tractor? There it is. There's my little baby. So yeah, we've got the tractor. We got the trailer. We've got the harvester. What else have we got? I've got the plough as well, which is hiding somewhere at the moment. I had to drop it off. I think it's way. Is that ours? That's a cedar. We've got to go and do that job, actually. Oh, actually, no. Tell a lie. I think I've done that job. That's right. That's the job where you have to plough that big ass field, and oh god, it gets tiring. Is this ours? Ah, there you go. There's the plough. I dropped it off down there because I wanted to bring the trailer back. So we've got a few jobs that we could do, but we need money. We need lots of money. How much do we have? Not a great deal. How's that right? Okay, 436 euros. That's all we have to our bloody name, which is not right, is it? So we're going to have to get these fields harvested and get ourselves some money. We also need to go and find where the bale trailer is, so we can actually bale them all up. So what I'm going to do, I think, I'm going to harvest this, sell the grain, and then obviously we're going to go off and get the bale. Going to have to get rid of this scaffolding at some point as well. But I've kept it up because most of the stuff, actually all of the stuff is actually upgraded, so it's all livable now. Everything is all livable. As you will see as well. See the greenhouse looks so much cleaner and so much more polished than before. Well, if you grab these metal sheets, and you'll get this like little nail gun kind of thing or soldering iron kind of thing in your hand. That's how you do that. You can do it with the grinder as well, and just get out of the way with the grinder as well. But it looks so much more better like this. So much cleaner. So I'm happy with that. All the barns have been sort of like fixed. They're not upgraded. Not at all. Oh, here we go. Can we repair this with the nail gun thing? Not the nail gun. The like solder iron thing. Let me go and have a look. Oh, there it is. There it is. That's what we wanted. That's what we wanted. So yeah, we can do this by clicking on that. Okay, that one's done, and that one's done, and the fence now looks so much better because I think the last time I did all the repairs, the fence itself was just done with the grinder, just to make it look a little bit more presentable. But now it's all been done with this. It's all been freshly restored. And then once we get some building materials ourselves, because that is actually the only building materials that Grandpa left us, which is over there. So yeah, we've got to go and earn ourselves some money so we can actually afford to buy certain things like the builder's truck and then we can go off to the builder's yard and stock up with materials. Right then, so we're going to have to get to work, I'm afraid. How's our... Yeah, we're okay. We'll be able to plough 1 or 2 fields at least. So let's get to work. Let's get to work. Right, I forget now how to use these things. So that no, it's not attached. Now she is. I think R was to load, and what was to turn it on and off? A Z button. There we go. We're learning, boys and girls, we're learning. So I'm going to start down here because, oh, we're moving too fast. Now T was cruise control. There we go. Look at this. Like a boss. No, off. Take it off cruise control. Let's go up this way. And T. Use the cruise control because basically then we're not going to be flattening all of the all of the crops. So yeah, and it's nice and quiet, this machine. I'm not too sure what it's like. Oh, there you go. It's pretty well much the same. Tell me if it's a bit too low for you, the sounds that is, because if it is, I'll turn it up. But to me, it sounds just about right. You want to hear the velvet sound of my voice, not the machines. Okay, right. So let's stop there. Give me a second, and I shall be back. Okay, sorry about that. Welcome back. I was just talking to my darling wife. Right. So yeah, we're and to check the amount of things you have or how much grain you've got inside your machine here, just hold your right button down on your mouse and you'll see it down there. You've got wheat 954 kilograms and it's 79% full. Okay, so that's how you do that. So let's get on and get it done. Yeah, I was loving this game, but they it kept crashing on me for some reason. But as of late, it seems that they've actually sorted the problem out. Right. So how do we get the pipe out? F. There's the pipe. Okay, jump off. Let's go and get the tractor and the trailer. And yeah, we're going to get this done. So it's what I'll probably do. Look, I'll hitch up the trailer just so you can see it all in working order. But I shall harvest these 2 fields off camera, get that done, and then we're going to start selling our shit, if you like. And then we're going to have to find out who has got the bale trailer, because we desperately need one of those. We also are going to need the baler. So there's 2 jobs we have to do: the bale trailer and the baler. Right, let's turn this bad boy around here. Hitch the trailer up if possible. I don't know why I parked it there, I'm sure. There we go. We're hitched and ready to rock and roll. But yeah, like I said, it was just the fact that the game crashed, and it was always on these 2 fields. The rest of the fields that we owned back in those days, it was okay. But hopefully, since the last couple of updates in the game, they may have sorted that for us, so it ain't gonna crash anymore. I don't know if I was doing something wrong, but well, you know how it goes. Early access. You're gonna pour? You can pour, Okay, let's turn around. We're obviously not far enough away from it. Turn, baby, turn. Yeah, man. There we go. So let's try that again. Let's go in the centre of where the pipe is, about so. Are you going to pour? Oh, it might not be like Farmer Sim. I can't remember. Let's have a look. Oh, look. That problem is still there. Do you see the way that trailer just flipped to one side a bit there? But that should pour into there. We might very well have to be on here. Move pipe, start. Oh, there you go, V. Sorry, there we go. We've got to press the old V button to empty the grain out. Alright, so there we go. There's not even half a trailer load, but that'll do. Right then, so if you want to bear with me then, I'm going to get these 2 fields harvested, get the grain sold and what have you, and then we'll move on. So see you in a mo. Okay, and welcome back. Right, before I actually finish doing these fields, we're going to go and take this first trailer load of grain to the mill. Why the mill and not the grain depot? Well, I'll show you quickly why. Right, this is the the agricultural market, if you like, where you can sell your belongings, your crops and things. But if you look at the top there, the wheat price is 360 euros per ton. But if we were to go down here, it's a lot further to go obviously, but if we were to go down here for the wheat, it's 576 euros per ton. So if we're doing like 2 or 3 or maybe even 4 journeys, it's going to pay in the long run to go down here, because the fuel, it's not costing that much, to be fair. So yeah, we're going to go and do that. So if you want to, again, bear with me. Actually, we can pick mushrooms, can't we? Just seen these on the ground. I think we can pick them anyway. Yeah, you can. Now I think you can actually leave these in your pantry and then like maybe make some different kind of food. I don't know. Or we could just sell them to John over in the store. Don't even know if I actually been over to John yet. I cannot remember for the life of me. So anyway, I shall catch you in a little while once we get up, get these fields done. See you shortly. And welcome back, ladies, gents, boys and girls. Right, we're not doing too bad for money at the moment. The only field that I've actually harvested is the wheat field. And if we have take a quick look, we had 436 euros in our pocket, if you like. But now look at it, we're like 4,500 better off, if you like. But I have noticed that when you water your crops inside your greenhouse, money gets deducted for the water that you use. Okay, so bear that in mind. Right, so now we're going to go and see Gavin, because he has himself a baler over there, and that is what we want. And the hay wagon is, I think it's up that way somewhere. We'll check that one out after. So let's see what Gavin's got to say for himself. Let's get rid of this bloody thing in my hand. How would you get that? Get rid of it. Get rid of it.
Hello. Gavin. Need anything?
Well, yes. Is that baler available? I could use something like that.
Ah, what the hell. I'm leaving this place anyway. Selling, you know. Moving back to the sea. Guess this life's not for a sailor.
Well, not much. At least not for such old equipment. But I do work.
If you say so, I guess if you restore these barns, I'll get more money selling the farm. So I'm good anyway. What do you think?
You've got yourself a deal.
Alright then, so there we go. So all we have to do to get this baler is to repair these 2 barns. I think it's just those 2. That one might also need repairing as well. There's a few holes in the walls and what have you. But anyway, it's going to be worth it. So let's take a screenshot of that. Well, we'll take a screenshot afterwards, I think, because of the old arrow. I don't like the arrow pointing there. So if you bear with me then, girls and boys, ladies and gents, I'll get to it and I'll be back with you. Right, okay, all barns now fully restored. Okay, so now we've got to go back and talk to old Gavin. Was it Gavin or Calvin?
All done.
All right, as agreed, you may take the baler.
Thanks. See you around.
Not for long, mate, not for long. I can already feel the breeze.
Okay, feel that breeze. We got a baler. Congratulations, you have earned yourself a baler. Okay, thank you very much. Right then, so I think we've got to take 2 trips now. 1 to take the trailer back, 2 to come back and get this old bad boy. And then we got the other job to do, which is to go and get the hay trailer. I call it the bale trailer, if you like. It doesn't really matter what you call it. But anyway, let's get this back to the old farm then and get the other one back as well. And we'll be quids in. Right, well, here we are back at the old homestead. Right, I thought I'd just bring you back and show you this bad boy in action. I'm not sure what the speed. I think the speed is pretty good on it, to be fair. Now you can see the bell just popping out, ready. There he goes. Just draw it back a little bit. Yeah, so look, the speed, it doesn't matter what speed you go up and down here, you're not going to get penalised for it, which is pretty sweet. I love this machine. You know what I mean? You can clear this field in no time at all. No time at all. So anyway, but we're going to get this all completed here, and then we're going to go off and see if we can get the bale trailer. And then once that's done, I think we've pretty well much got every bit of machinery that we need for now. We also need to go and get the, what is it I'm looking for? The seeder and the fertilizer. Yeah, and that's the only two things that we need. But I'll probably get those two off camera, maybe later on tomorrow sometime. And yeah, we can, you know, get it done, and going to earn ourselves some pretty good money here. And I've also noticed that the canola, which is over in that field there, is selling for about 750 euros per ton. So yeah, we should get a good bit of money to, well, we want to get some chickens, obviously, so we can earn some money from those. And we also want to probably buy 1 or 2 cows as well, just to get ourselves started, so we can get some milk and what have you, and earn some money from that. So if you want to stay there and bear with me a little while longer, we'll get this field done. I'll go up and get the bale trailer, or I'll bring you back, and as soon as we know what we need to do to be able to get that trailer. So see you soon. Okay, so there's the bale trailer that we need. Let's go see what we got to do for it, shall we?
Hello, do you need anything? Don't mean to be rude, but I have my hands busy. The worker's no good at all, and there's so many things to be done.
Well, perhaps I can help. I'm looking for work.
And you don't work for nothing, do you? Sorry, can't afford new workers.
So what about this old hay trailer? I could use it as a payment.
Huh, if you say so, but it don't come too cheap. I need this barn and greenhouses fixed. What do you say?
That's quite a lot of work, but I'll do it.
Right, so there we go. That's our next job then. So this is going to take probably about 5-10 minutes or so to do both, because she's got, is that 2? It's like, actually it's like 3 greenhouses, 1, 2, 3 into 1 kind of thing, but only a certain amount that needs repairing. So okay, we can deal with that one. This one obviously needs a hell of a lot of work. That one there is, no, that's just a garage. That looks like a fresh, nice new building. So we're going to crack on with this then, get all this repaired up, and I'll be back with you. Okay, all greenhouse and barn all fully restored yet again. Right, so now we've got to go and speak to this lovely lady and see what else she wants.
It was a lot of work, but I just finished. All done.
Great, thank you. You may take the trailer, and here's something extra for me.
Thanks. I'll see you around.
Becky seems to be really fond of you. Bless you, old girl. I'm not going with you though, because you've got a hat on, and you women have got the tendency of wearing hats in bed. Don't like that. No. Right then, so we need to go back to the farm, and what's this? Check your map for. Okay, yeah, well we'll do that later. Game is saved. Right, so we've got to go back to the farm and get the tractor. And pick this up, take it back to the farm, and load all those bales up and go and sell them. Yeah, man. Well, all I can say, you got to be loving this game. It's you know, it is a good game. It is a good game. So if any of you guys that haven't got it yet, I would strongly recommend going and getting it, because, like I say, even just the storyline that's in it, you know, where you can, you know, you've got your grandfather's house, or his farm, that was left to you. It was all ruined and run down and what have you. Repair it up. you meet yourself a load of nice people, and then you know, you go buy, you go sell stuff and what have you, and then eventually you'll go off, maybe hopefully, and find yourself a loved one where you can settle down and, you know, still work hard, because farming is not easy by no means. It's very, very hard work, but get yourself a family together and what have you, and they can share this sort of like workload. Yeah, so there's not many games out there like these farm simulator games that have got that in force, as far as I know anyway. But yeah, anyway, we have got the trailer and the old Jack Bear here. So what we're going to do is we are going to lift these up. This is what I love about it. I mean, you've literally got a man handle these bales and toss them into the trailer like that. That is so cool. I like that. It can get a little bit boring, if you like, because you're doing the same thing over and over again. But then as you progress within the game, you probably won't be getting too many bales. You'll be just harvesting the grain from the fields, selling that, and not having to worry about sort of like baling up kind of thing. So yeah, I'm loving it. Love the game to bits. Yeah, I mean, I'm not going to be what am I going to say? Oh, before I forget, if you've got this far in the video, you're obviously liking what you see. So if you could hit that old like button for us, it'd be much appreciated. And subscribe if you're new to the channel and like to see more. And any comment you'd like to leave, please feel free down below. Right, so I'm going to crack on. Get most of these bales, because there's probably about a load and a half of bales, because if I remember right, it's something like 18 or 20 bales that you can put on this trailer. So yeah, once I've got these done, and we've earned ourselves some more money, we'll just check. We've got 4,900, well, let's say 4,950 euros. Okay, so once we've sold all these, and this is only one field, mind, we've still got that one next door, we've got to do that one as well, and I'll come back with you with the final tally up, if you like. See you in a mo. Right, so when you're selling bales up here at the old agricultural store kind of thing, you bring them here. As you can see, bale market at the bottom there on the left hand side. Press enter. So let's just see. We've got 4,950, let's say. Okay, let's sell these bales. And we're going to sell 20 bales for 1,000 euros. That seems a little bit harsh, but hey, we'll sell them. So there we go. So we've almost got 6,000 euros. That ain't a bad day's work, to be fair. You know, let's be honest. Well, I say a day. It's been a bit longer than a day. Probably about, I think I've slept, 2 nights. So this will be our second day, I would imagine. Could be longer. I don't know. Right, anyway, so our next port of call is, I've still got some bales left on the over there on the field, but I'm probably going to stash those inside the barn, because what I would really like to do is to go down to the shop now, the store itself, see how much it's going to cost us to get some chickens, because like I said earlier, I think, you know, we're going to need some sort of like regular kind of money coming in. Eggs don't give you a lot, but they feed you up as well, so you know. Oh, you stopping for me? Oh, you're very kind. That's the only problem I think with the transport in this game. They're so forgiving. I mean, they will stop for you and what have you, but you know, life ain't like that, is it? As well, we all know. Yeah. So yeah, there's a lot of road rage and shit like that. But anyway, so yeah, we're gonna go take this back. I should probably load up the last remaining bales and put those in the barn. Go and get ourselves some cows, maybe some cows. We're definitely going to go and get some chickens, because we're going to need chicken feed and things like that as well. We'll see what sort of money we've got left over, because I also need to buy some more tomato seeds and what have you for the greenhouse, and keep that stocked up. So if you want to just carry on bearing with me for a little while, you know, we've only got a few more minutes left recording time. I'll be back with you, and I'll meet you down at the old, I think they call it the agricultural store or something like that. So give me a mo and I'll be back. Okay, so here we are at the agriculture store. We're going to go in now and see if we can get ourselves some animals. Right, how do we do this? Press enter. Right then, so this is all the grain, all the seeds that you can buy to put on the fields and what have you. But if you click on more, it will give you the option for vegetables that you can put inside the greenhouse. We're going to probably buy some tomato seeds, but let's just see what the animals go for. Now, the price of the cows are 500 euros each. Their hens, they're only 12 euros each. So I might actually see 120 euros. Damn right, I'm going to go for that. And that gives me 10. Hen food, let's see. I don't really need to spend that sort of money on it. So let's pay about 400 perhaps. Okay, that'll do. 400 for the hen food. Right, and we also want to buy some tomato seeds, which is the second one down, I believe. We don't need to buy that many either. Right, so let's buy, I would say probably about 200, because that'll keep us going for a short while. I think 200. It's a shame this when the seeds have grown, or the plants have grown, they don't give you, that seems a lot, 1,000 euros for 200 seeds, doesn't it? But you're going to get that back over time. So we'll have those and those. What's that a total of so far? It doesn't tell me. Okay, yeah, that's fine. And the cows itself. Let's buy these. Total. There you go. 1,519. We could probably get away with maybe getting 3 cows, perhaps. That's 3,000. Yeah, I'm not going to go any higher than that. 3 cows, I think, would be more than enough. But we also need chow for the cows, which is quite expensive, if I remember right. Yeah, look, that is really expensive. But we got bales of hay there, or straw, which will keep them going for a little while. So let's yeah, there do. That'll do. So that's 3,529 euros. Buy it. Don't even think about it twice, Ziggy. Don't even think about it. It's money at the end of the day. Oh, God, it's a lot of freaking money. But anyway, we've got ourselves some chickens. We got a couple of cows. We got some tomato seeds. Now I'm going to quickly go back to the farm, and I'll show you the cows and the chickens, how it work. And we're also going to have to probably feed them as well. So give me a moment. I'll be back. And there we have it. We got the old cows. They're in there. Now, there is a way of actually seeing how much food they have. If you come outside and just hold your right trigger on your mouse, you'll see. Cows own 3, hay stored 15. Yeah, so we can put the hay bales in there just to keep them going. And these guys here, hens own 10, hen food 433 kilograms, and it's 43%. So we're probably going to have to buy some more food fairly soon for those, because they're proper greedy little gits. But anyway, tomorrow morning when we wake up, we're going to have some eggs and we're going to have some milk. So let's close the doors. Right, let's quickly go over to the greenhouse. Let's close that other door as well while I think about it. They won't escape, but we don't want them getting cold, do we? No. Right, so let's quickly check in here and put down some seeds. Okay, get pushed away with the door. These are the ones that we planted a few days back. If you look at the meter, the comfort is okay, but we're going to need to plant some more. So let's grab some seeds from the seed tray. Press E. Tomatoes. And now we should, in fact, be able to just to stock these every table with seeds, because we bought more than enough, as you can see. Look over there, we got 165 out of the 200 we bought. So yeah, I mean, they soon go down, but with a full stock, a harvest of tomatoes now, we're gonna, this will give us a good amount of money. But we're gonna have to make sure that they're all comfortable. So they're on comfort at the moment, but they're going dry. So we're gonna water those. Just hold press the button. But as you can see with the money, as the water is coming down and getting them all nice and wet and moist, the money's also going down. So you've got to keep an eye on that. Okay. Right. So we just leave it at that for now, and just check them every other day. As you can see, look, they're all sprouting. They're all doing nice. Yeah. These obviously are going to grow a lot quicker because they, look at them. These are mummies and daddies, and it's little babbies. So yeah, we're going to keep an eye on those, and hopefully we'll get a good harvest from them. Is what I'm going to probably do off camera. I'm going to probably harvest this field at some point. And granola, as I said, that gives us 750 euros per ton. I'll just show you. Just to show you that I'm not telling porky pies. Where are we? There. So if you have a look down the list there, wheat 360, maize 450, barley 465, canola 792, pea prices 891, soya is 710, and lupin is 756. So yeah, I think we'll probably be sticking with the old canola for a little while, especially if it stays at that kind of price. We're obviously going to go for the same sort of thing again, wheat canola or thereabouts. We shall see, but we're going to have to get the seeder and the fertilizer. I think that's the only two machines that we need to make sure that we can actually carry on farming. Oh, we also need the muck spreader as well, but I don't see that those cows are actually going to be producing a great deal at the moment, but who knows? So anyway, as I said earlier, if you like today's episode, if you be so kind to smack the old like button, subscribe if you're new to the channel, want to see more, and any comment you'd like to leave, please feel free, smack it down below. Catch you in the next step. Bye bye for now. Bye bye.